Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Announcements. I said there's going to be a Christmas one-shot next week. I don't have the mental fortitude to prep an entire one-shot next week because of my 13-hour work days that I'm doing consistently. So it's just going to be this again next week. Rip. Everything's fucked. Kate, what do you have to talk about?
The latest addition to my Redbubble is your very own scribble sticker. Sorry, I still have a little bit of a cough. But go check it out and support me. You can also still find all of my previous designs on the Redbubble. So if you want one of those, go check them out. See what you want to get on a t-shirt or a duvet. Yeah.
Yes, scribble.
Scribble.
Scribbo.
Yeah.
So, last we left off, the party fucked with Sumaji a bit by fashioning a stretcher made from the nearby trees and the armpit furs of a dead frost giant to carry Sumaji around because they're pretty useless.
Just all the time, not just last session, all the time.
And Penny would be pulling said stretcher. While setting up camp, Abraham shared the story of his ring and transformation into an illithid and all the gnarliness tied into that. Samira explained her and Sumaji's shared lineage, revealing that Sumaji's mother was a celestial, referred to as an angel from Mount Celestia, and that Samira's own mother was a devil from Cania, and that they shared an elvish father. And
At the same time.
and then everyone went on to a whole thing about how'd that work. Uh,
Yeah, Lex, you got a lot of family lore that's been made up on the spot last week.
Yeah, the birds and the bees and the parrots really came together for that one.
and speaking of bottoming for angels and devils, Samira also recounted that the segue doesn't work. Samira also recounted waking up with lost memories among Sumaji's training group after being injured and hurt after leaving the gang she was a part of. During the night watch, Tero saw a massive spider-like creature in the Shadow-Touched Wilds devouring the frost giant's body rapidly and leaving only viscera behind as bait.
While disguised as trees.
Well disguised as trees.
He was fascinated.
They're cool. The group passed a mysterious crater the following day where strange voices were heard speaking of fleeing a city. And then you all arrived in Foradorn, where you met Leonard, the owner of Bjorn's Gasp Tavern, and Carver, an elf operative for the Rime's End Vanguard. After some truth-telling and confessions from Tero about killing a certain, or attempting to kill a certain Dominion-backed Baron, Carver agreed to lead you all to the Vanguard's headquarters in the nearby mountains. So, we're going to pick up there. Him leading you through the forest.
I would like to very quickly clarify terminology there. Mostly because confession and truth-telling seem to imply that he would at any point try and hide these facts.
Of course.
I think just bragging was more what he ended
Perfect.
up...
Even better.
More of it, actually, yeah. He was just like, oh yeah, this is a thing I did. Like, is that relevant?
Even better.
It was a fun time, and it unfortunately got me arrested. I wish I had stabbed the fucker.
Oh, and Abraham, Tero also expressed an interest in hunting down the Elder Brain that controlled Abraham and killing it, too.
And Samira's a old gang, too.
Yes.
Really, anyone that has wronged his friends in the past.
Just stab him. You know?
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, I'll kill him. All right, where are they? Show me them. I'll stab them in the face.
They were mean to you?
Find an evil person and stab them in the face.
Evil... People who've been mean to my friends. I'm not picky on evil. Like,
okay,
they've been mean to my friends. I don't give a shit about who they are as a person.
Perfect. So as Carver kind of leads you all through the forest, it doesn't take long to reach the base of this towering snowy mountain that's just outside of Foradorn. And Carver kind of approaches this narrow gap between two massive boulders resting at the foot of the mountain. Through here. and squeezes into the crevice and vanishes from sight.
Alright, follow suit. Yeah, what was that?
He sticks his arm through and just goes, it's fine. It's just a crevice in the mountain.
Alright.
Wait, you ain't never
He
seen a
just
mountain
tries
crack?
to squeeze in.
You're slick. It's probably easiest for you to get through. You don't really wear any clothes, just your overalls.
I'm gonna
Suspenders.
try to follow in after Abe.
Yeah, how wide is this?
Uh,
I'm just asking for maybe the shoulders of a robot dog.
yeah. It's a tight squeeze.
So then probably Pup is going to be, and on her side, her head will be normal, but she'll just be scooting,
Perfect.
bottom, scooting along,
Perfect.
right behind. Actually, no, right in front of. Just watching. I'm watching her butt and making sure
Perfect.
she can angle and stuff as we go in.
Just waiting to
Well,
see if the
after
others
you,
go
Tero.
through.
Oh yeah. I mean, Tero's just gonna.
Yeah, it's easy for Tero.
Yeah.
Alright. Shit.
It's probably the most difficult for Sumaji.
So I'm just gonna take the large coat off, kind of bundle it a bit, and shoulder, like, do the awkward. I'm gonna try to squeeze through this. He's gonna try to get low, so he's not totally. Yeah.
How tall
it's
is
not fun for
Sumaji?
him? 6'3".
Yeah.
I do want to
so-
clarify that Samira doesn't go in until after Sumaji goes in.
Perfect.
You two taking all day, dang, dude.
All right. He's like fucking grabbing
think
holds
Sam-
and pulling himself.
Sammy's like trying to
through.
push from behind.
It's very much like, for a moment, Sumaji's very much like Winnie the Pooh when he's stuck in the tree trying to get honey.
Makes sense.
Oh, the-
Makes sense.
Oh, bother. The crevice is an incredibly tight squeeze, but after some effort, by really only one person, you all finally make it through. On the other side, you find yourselves inside the mountain, or rather, partially within it. Looking up, you can see a vast crevasse that splits the mountain wide open. Its sheer icy walls towering on either side, and you stand at the base of this crevasse at the bottom of like a chasm, which forms a natural path through the base of the mountain. The open sky, visible directly above through the crevasse, thousands of feet up near the mountain peaks. So if you look directly up, you'll see the crack running through the top of the mountain that's open. And a light snowfall kind of trickles through this crevice and covers the ground. It's a little narrow, but Carver is leading the way. You get a sense he's done this trail numerous times before. It's,
Oi.
Oh.
Oi, Carver.
you.
On our way here, we came upon, like, some crevasses. You know anything about them?
The craters?
Yeah, they were saying names, calling to us.
All I know about them is that the people who feel compelled to investigate them generally don't come back.
Right.
That's all I really know.
Alright.
Best to avoid those.
I would suggest best to avoid them.
That does make sense.
He continues forward, leading you all through. The path is exceedingly narrow, barely 3 feet wide most of the way. So it's like a... Sumaji does get stuck every little bit, though it occasionally opens up to about 10 feet wide, offering brief moments of breathing room. The ground is tight and uneven, and here and there you spot the skeletal remains of animals and even the occasional person, their bodies trapped within the crevasse just above you, caught during their fall and having never made it to the ground where you walk. So someone like fell through the crevasse and got like wedged where it's too narrow up. So you can like up, you can see like a person who like fell and they're like starfished, like wedged in like this narrow of a space. But where you guys are, it's been like hollowed out to make a trail, so that's why people can walk through down at this point. And occasionally you
are
pass
there like
them.
entrails hanging down from?
They've been here long enough that there's not really much hanging.
Okay.
But like it's like they're like the bodies on Mount Everest, like mummified almost from the cold. And yeah, there's just people like there's a couple people that have like fallen through, but it's mostly like animals, like mountain goats and like elk and stuff, just wedged in the crevice, and you're passing under all of them. I found real images of such things when I was trying to look up mountain travel and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yoink. Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot, there's like one of like a elk or a deer who fell, but their antlers were what got caught, and it's just brutal.
Oh.
So yeah, you're passing under all of that right now, and since Sumaji's the tallest, there's parts where Sumaji might have to duck a little
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Big time.
because you don't want to like. There's like a leg that's kind of like sticking out the bottom like a human leg, and the foot is like maybe head height for Sumaji.
Yeah, it's just right under that. So.
The crevasse is tricky. People get stuck, never get out. There are some things you might want to keep an eye out for, though. There's a frost troll that lives around here that no one's seen it up close, though. Spiders feed on the things who get stuck. Cave fishers lurk in the darkest bits, and ice mephits, always causing trouble, but mostly harmless.
Do they show up within this where we're going? Or
Oh,
is
they
it just
show up.
kind of-
All these things I just mentioned show up, live inside this crevasse and in the mountain in general.
Great.
The troll that lives in this mountain, very territorial. We think, but it probably already knows we're all here. So we just tend to stick to the trail we've carved out, and we haven't run into it yet, and we've been doing this for many, many years. So
Well, that's a nice agreement.
Well, we'll do the same.
one of the people that fell through the crevasses like fell head first.
Oh.
So they're like, you look up and you can just see like a face, eyes wide, just frozen.
Like an art exhibit in here.
It
Statues, yeah.
yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Does anybody look particularly wealthy? Does anybody look like they have money on them? Their clothes are of the finer.
A lot of the people look like nomads
Damn.
and like
Anybody,
hermits who
any
wander.
rich nomads?
No. They're all wearing like heavy furs, and you can tell where like things have been like feeding on them over time.
Yeah.
Like the person who fell head first, as you like move around, if anybody looks back, you see that the back of their head has been like hollowed out almost.
Little bird sitting in it.
Yeah, there's like a little bird's nest in there,
Perfect.
like a shrike. The path at the base of this crevasse you're all walking on broadens pretty wide, where you all can eventually start to like stretch out, not just be single file, before immediately it tightens again.
Right, can we take a little break? And Sumaji's probably covered in like there's like scuff marks, you know, whenever you're going through. He's gonna just like do the whole big stretches, like just really trying to get the shoulders back to where they need to be. And
I'll say everybody else is probably okay based on like your builds and your like looking at the art for everybody. It's just mainly Sumaji's like height.
He's just a big, he's a big dude.
Doing it.
Ow, Sumaji, that was my arm.
Well, you see my arms are swinging, so
I can't see shit down here. Stop swinging your arms like a maniac. Samira doesn't have dark vision.
oh shit. Is it? Can we?
Let me see what time of day it is. Oh yeah, it's still dark.
Oh yeah, it's always dark for 12 hours. Or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
it's a
Yeah.
lovely place.
Hey, Ted, let me help you out.
It gets
and
dark
you
at 3 o'clock where I'm from. This time of year.
go ahead and if you'll allow, may I? He reaches out for your mask.
Yeah, sure. I don't. What are you trying to do?
He goes, yeah, as long as you get it, puts it together, does a little thing, attaches a little headlight on the top of the mask. There you go. This will give you 5 feet of vision.
Just 5 feet?
Well, 5 more. I mean, it's 5 more than you got right now.
As
Wait.
this
I'm just gonna shine it right in Sumaji's face.
Jeez.
as you do that, as you like kind of turn on this light and you shine it in Sumaji's face, you all, except for Sumaji because you're momentarily blinded,
Shit.
you all see this spider that was blending in with the wall scurry upwards, out of sight.
How big?
Oh.
So many spiders.
Roughly the size of Sumaji.
Oh.
The fuck was that noise?
Just, I mean, they just go. It skitters upwards as soon as the light comes on, and you can tell the spider doesn't have like eyes. It's adapted to like moving around in the dark without eyesight, and it just kind of. It's like this pale white spider that blends in with the icy white wall and just scurries upwards.
Oh, got me. Scribble.
What?
He does this, and as he pulls his hands apart, Scribble is just there in that space.
Yeah.
And he catches him. Scribble. You keep your mind out for that. For that thing, yeah? You let us know where it's at. Alright. And he'll put Scribble on his back.
Okay. Carver will be like, "Oh yeah, they're harmless."
Are you
Was it?
sure?
What?
Was it outside or inside our dark vision range, really quick?
It was inside, but as soon as the light shone on it, it was invisible.
Oh, so like we couldn't see it until the
Yeah.
light was on?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. So Carver's like, "Oh yeah, they're harmless. We're too big to eat for them. It was probably just curious."
Aww.
Right.
Does he seem like he's bullshitting us?
I'll make an insight check.
How right? I'm gonna
Too.
motherfucker. 16.
Yeah, he's bullshitting. He's just trying to
Oh,
like
that's good.
keep everybody
Yeah.
calm.
That's fine. Yeah, Sumaji feels that. He understands. He just wanted to know if he was really bullshitting. All right.
Damn.
Sumaji may want to know, but I was gonna say I also rolled a 16. Excuse
Yeah,
me,
he's
like
You get sense he's bullshitting, but it's to keep people, calm.
Not panic.
well, just don't piss on my foot and tell me it's raining, man.
Oh, yeah. He's
I'm
he's
just
a bit-
imagining Scribble now as like this, like from Aliens, like Alien 2.
I like
Aliens.
the
And it's like, right now, Scribble is the radar. For that.
Oh.
I mean, if you want flavor, you could have Penelope Pretty Face making the sound, the bark.
Bark.
For 6 seconds.
Bark.
So yeah, it's where the passage would widen where the spider thing is, and then as it gets narrow again immediately, becoming oppressively narrow and claustrophobic. But you can all squeeze through the confined passage. Progress is slow. Each person basically having to do it one at a time.
Bark.
Bark.
I have a question. Does Penelope sound like recordings of Scooch? Like Scooch recorded vocal components for Penelope?
More tinny than
Okay.
So she's not like bark,
Bar.
bark.
But like
Wow.
But, like-
y'all.
It
Whoop.
it does sound like Scooch saying words for Penny to like.
No, it actually
Or-
sounds like bark. More, it
Okay,
doesn't sound like it's been like overly
Okay.
processed and like
like early Siri.
more tonal. I didn't
Okay.
hear what you were saying.
I would say
Bark.
what it sounds
Alright.
like to me is like the NES. Whenever they would play like what would count for like a person's voice saying something.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the old NES. It was like
He speaks Simlish. Got it.
but it's like really it's
Howala.
really grainy. It's really grainy. Yeah.
That was
Like a Nuba?
Oh, and,
Azabula.
Ooh. I always,
Oh,
I always
that's
prefer
quite risque to say on stream, Kate.
Hey, I'm just saying what Penny's saying.
the Star Fox NES. I always-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. After
Yep.
about 10 minutes, you all emerge into a wider section where erosion has carved a treacherous, narrow, 3-foot wide walkway with about a foot of clearance above your heads due to the narrowness of the crevasse. This little walkway clings to the side of an even deeper chasm. The walls slick with ice, so there's even further of a drop down from where you're about to be. The bottom from here is shrouded in darkness, and the chasm narrows about 200 feet down into something that's maybe 2 feet wide. So it's a 200-foot drop, and then it gets just super, super grossly narrow. Carver pulls a dagger from his boot, secures a rope around the hilt, and then jams it into an icy wall, into the icy rock, pretty firm, and then holds up to the rope to everybody. Tie this around your waist and cross one at a time. It'll save you if you slip. And then he looks at Lyle. You're fine, but everybody else.
I mean, not trying to be a. Listen, I respectfully, sir, I'm not trying to big dog you, but you know, if I got stuff, I'm gonna use it. And then he pulls out a hempen rope and some pythons, and
Okay.
like flies over and is like doing that hover thing. So his wings are doing that. He's gonna like ding 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 like every like 8 feet. He's gonna put a little thing in and feed a rope through, so that it just makes the travel that much easier. So you're gonna have like rope things that you have something to hold on to, and the other thing.
Perfect.
This thing is terra firma, so you're not gonna. If you hold on to this, it even if wind blew, you guys would be fine.
Perfect.
But yeah, just gonna go over that.
Okay. Who's crossing first?
I will.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
It's a slippery little walkway.
Yeah, put it on me. Dexterity saving throw. That's a 7, but I will use what is it? It's right here. Come on. You said it was a saving throw?
Yep.
I'm going to use my reaction to give me a +4 to that. So 11.
And how you doing that?
Arcane deflection. Whenever you fail a saving throw, whenever you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 to your AC against the attack or a +4 bonus to the saving throw.
Okay, cool.
That's
strong. That's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, so you slip, but you maintain your balance, and you cross.
Yeah. You see that you didn't perhaps you didn't see it like previously when he was, preparing his paintings on his body for the day. But you see this line, this kind of braided line down his spine. and for some reason it just you notice it in that moment, and you might not know why, but that's just what happens.
Nice. Who is crossing next?
I'll go.
Dexterity saving throw.
All right. Natural 20 for a 26.
Yeah, you know.
Of all the people who rolled a 20 and not 20, it's not the one who needs it.
It's like, cause Scooch put the pythons in like horizontally, right? So I imagine it's like Tero just kind of like hops up on, so he's like standing on one of them, just like 1 foot, and then just kind of like hops and skips his way across them like stepping stones.
Oh, so just showing off.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 do, 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 do.
All right.
Do.
Who's next? Sumaji, Samira. Scooch doesn't really need to. Yeah.
I'll go.
All right.
All right.
Do you fly across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up.
What about Penny?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You could pick up Penny and just fly with Penny across.
I fly with her.
Cool.
Fly with her across. Okay.
It'd be really bad
It's
if Penny
actually
just
2
went.
tons.
All right, that'll leave Sumaji, Samira, and Carver. Carver's going last.
All right, I will. Just let's see if I can do this. All right.
Dexterity saving throw.
Like squeeze, shimmy, like a slow shimmy. Jeez. Please don't be shit. Please don't be.
Oh no, no. Can I give
natural 1.
Can I give Sumaji advantage?
No.
By
Too
like,
late.
casting
Too
Gust
late.
to give him an
Too
extra
late.
boost?
Too late. So, because of the ropes that Carver provided with you wrapped around your waist to help, just in case you slip, and then all of the pythons, Sumaji slips pretty bad, falls into the
shit.
chasm, but is caught by the rope and basically just goes bungee jumping, and is dangling about 50 feet down.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
What the
he's-
hell, you fucking useless piece of shit! Samira's
Who
just
are
trying
you
stay on
talking
the
to?
Sumaji, you take
bitch!
from the fall. I didn't really hit anything. You actually probably hit the side of the wall.
Yeah.
edge. Ooh, that's swing fall.
Right.
10 bludgeoning
Sumaji's-
damage.
All right. Oof.
Sumaji's gonna have the
Stays.
meanest rug burn. Rope burn.
Ugh.
Carver just like starts like pulling you back up.
Oh, he's going over
Wait.
that side?
Wait. Ugh. He's gonna try to write himself in.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Which way do I go? I have to try again.
No, you can cross now.
Yeah, he'll shimmy across.
Just like
yeah.
on all fours, just like
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a graceful execution. He tried to overdo it, and it obviously is not.
all right.
Yeah.
So Samira, you watch as your brother gets down on all fours and just shimmies across the little ledge.
I'll do healing hands on himself. His hands ignite, and he presses it up against his chest and heal himself.
Perfect. That'll leave Samira on this side.
Can I? So I have an ability. Knowledge from a past life.
Yeah.
Could I use it on saving throws if I needed to? It says ability check, but I
No.
just wanted to ask.
No.
Okay. Okay.
It would be really weird if knowledge from a past life was doing this exact same thing.
Okay.
And it does
Alright,
say it does specify ability checks, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to ask.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to like walk across the ledge, holding onto the pythons.
Yeah. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 19,
Oh yeah. Much more graceful than your brother.
as always.
Carver.
Probably.
Barely. He slips a little bit. He's
Oh,
like, not used to going with this many people at once. And he gets to the other side and tugs real hard, and the dagger pops up from the other side, and he just reels it back in.
Get you some more pythons when we.
I'm gonna grab like as many of the pythons.
Yeah, you could easily just fly back and just grab them all. And then
Oh,
fly
that's right.
back.
You can fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking a flying character next time.
As you all get to the other side and keep moving through this narrow crevasse, it starts to go up to a gradual incline and starts to wind a little more. The crevasse is enveloped in near total darkness, but because of the headlamp given to Samira, there is light. Occasionally, you can see the pale mint green moonlight piercing through, illuminating pockets in this crevasse down below. So that's also giving light. After about an hour of this upward path, where am I here? The crevasse opens up into a vast, deep chasm with only a narrow, foot-wide ledge sticking out slightly from where you're standing, and nothing else forward. Just chasm, foot-wide ledge. Embedded on the wall on this side is a pulley system extending across the chasm and disappearing as far as the eye can see. Resting near the ledge on this side is a wooden, crude gondola, like a circular ski lift almost, with like a brass railing but no roof. So it's just like a circular gondola railing. That's it. Carver steps over the small railing of the gondola, and you can see he places his hand over a switch. Whenever you're ready, this will take us the rest of the way.
Will this hold all of us?
Oh, it should hold all of it. It's how we get to and from the entrance.
Alright. Hey, Scooch. You know, I know you got some inclinations towards these types of things. You mind giving this thing a once over?
Oh yeah, man. You want me to put in some like? I could put in maybe some like safety harnesses or some shit, but we're gonna be attached to it if you want that, man. I don't know.
I mean, just give it once over if you think it's like operable, like no kinks.
Man, I'll take a look.
All right, make an investigation check. Which you're proficient in, so.
That's a 16.
16. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. It's stable. It's clearly done this before multiple times, and it looks like it can carry way more than 6 people.
Tell you what, you can get like, I don't know, 4 or 5 couples here going to a dance. You know, man, you can get a whole bunch of people in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we fit about 20 people or so at the time before. Just
Oh, alright.
That's what I like to hear. Let's do it.
all right. You all.
So, real quick, when you say so, it's like circular platform. Is it like the ropes up above it?
Yeah.
So is there like a post in the middle that goes up to it then?
Yeah.
Oh,
It goes directly up, and the lever just pulls this thing along the rope
Oh, Sumaji's like
above a bottomless chasm.
he's like bear hugging with one arm around that post.
Just like.
Yeah, but he's not both arms. It's just one arm. He has to look kind of casual about it, but he definitely doesn't.
Sure.
You can see the tension.
So yeah, he's
like white knuckled essentially.
It's a circular wooden gondola. No ceiling on top. It's just the post that extends up to the rope or the cable that it runs along. There are no walls. It's just a brass railing that's maybe like 3 feet tall, or so, or 4 feet tall. And there's a couple bench seats where people can like sit, and they're like in like a circular pattern as you all kind of get in and.
Scooch jumps up to the railing. Penny goes with him. She's like over looking down. And Scooch just. Dang, dude! Didn't even catch
And Carver just pushes the switch forward, and the gondola begins to move along the cable system.
Gee,
This thing is
you
deep,
alright?
y'all.
Huh?
Dang, dude.
You alright, G?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm good.
I mean, I know I can't see very well in the dark, but even I can see how pale your knuckles are right now.
Yeah, I don't like heights, and I definitely don't like not seeing where things disappear to.
Well, just if you can't see the bottom, just imagine the bottom is just below the darkness.
That's still like 60 feet that I could see. That's still pretty
Oh,
fucking far.
Shit, you can see that far?
Oh, Sumaji, there's
Yeah.
actually an invisible floor. You just can't see it.
Yeah. All right. I would believe that.
It's there. It's there. I see it myself.
The gondola does sway a little bit from
With my
side to
mom.
side from like wind that comes down in through the top of the mountain. So it's like it's starting to like shimmy a little bit from side to side, and Carver's like, "Oh no, it's fine."
Yeah.
My
no,
friend Jeff, he was slow to learn how to fly because he was scared of heights on account of, having a weird shaped wing. But he would still fly with us, and eventually, we convinced him that most of the waves were like cotton candy because he saw all the white stuff. So he would fly out and try and eat some of them. Man, Jeff, I'll tell you what.
Right.
Right.
What?
Also,
I don't know. Just imagine if cotton candy worked for Jeff. He wasn't very bright though.
But he had wings at least.
Yeah, but he had that bum wing,
A slow descent
I mean,
is better than a fast fall.
It was really, honestly, it was really fine. It was just, his feathers were just different color. It was just slow to grow in, is all. He
I
flies
like to
purple.
imagine the bum wing. They're just different color feathers. There was nothing different about them. They were just different colors.
Sam, what were
We're
you
just
gonna
fine
ask?
The railing around the side, is it like a typical, like, there's like a vertical, like, support post and then like railing and then
Yeah,
like
it's like
post
yeah.
there's like gaps under the railing?
Yeah.
Okay. The way Tero is sitting on this thing is
Oh.
he is sitting with like, if the post is like right here, he's sitting with his legs hanging off the edge, and the post just like right in front of him, so he's like leaning over, like hugged around it, leaning over the edge, just kind of like kicking his feet like off the edge of the thing.
I love doing that. Oh, it's so much fun.
Whenever Tero
Sammy's gonna join him.
Okay, so with Samira and Tero both kicking their legs and looking over, it does cause the thing to go away. Not like
It's
that
just
violently,
like-
but like a little bit, just like.
Yeah, there's definitely a swinging effect there. All right.
Sumaji, you gotta try this. It's
Fuck
so
that.
freeing.
Nope.
Oh, Carver, how long is this?
We'll get to the other side in a few hours.
Hours.
Shit.
Yeah,
All right.
All
He'll
right.
slump to the ground and he will wrap his thighs. He will do the watermelon thigh squeeze around this post. And he's
right.
going to lay down and he's going to just look straight up.
Yeah, you just see the open, like the massive like crevasse at the top of the mountain, snow coming down, moonlight coming down.
Seeing
better than
Sumaji in a somewhat vulnerable position, and the
Got him like a fish.
yeah, there the idea of there being hours of time coming up. Sumaji,
Right. Yeah.
we've kind of kept it under wraps.
Yeah. Right. But we have a friend.
You get time to get your pieces together on what you want to say to us.
I do, but we have a new guest about us, and I don't know how far I can trust him.
That's fair.
Yeah, but also, why'd you lie to me?
I didn't lie.
I would
It's not a
recommend keeping your voices down
Oh.
just in case.
What's wrong?
Oh my.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Like, what's that? The Mordor? Not Mordor. What is it from Lord of the Rings where they drop the fucking
Moria?
in the
Moria, yeah.
It in the fucking. Look, I plan to tell y'all I was gonna do it later. I'm sorry, Carver. I just don't know you.
No, that's fair. I would recommend keeping secrets close to your chest before people.
But
Before you can
Scooch,
fully
I will
trust
say
people.
this. Yeah, I will say this, Scooch. I didn't intentionally lie to you. I'll just say that you can trust me if you want, but I didn't intentionally lie to you.
What about to me?
I don't think I lied to you either.
You didn't lie about how you could
Well, we're
do
just
the
gonna.
thing that you did yesterday.
Ibrahim's gonna say it into everyone's head except Carver's.
Yep.
Right. I think I'm with Sumaji here. I'm not bringing up him turning into a white rotten dragon, right, in front of these guys.
Tero, you see this because Sumaji's in the fetal position. Tero, you see an icicle kind of look like it falls from the side of the cave and then just kind of float there, about 30 feet away. There's a floating icicle.
Nice.
It looks like it's getting... And Tero, it looks like the floating icicle you see is getting a little closer to the gondola.
Samira, could you point that light up at that thing?
Up where?
At that?
Where?
Just grab hand and just point in the right direction.
Yeah, so the light shines what looks like a floating icicle, but it's moving fast. It looks like a little imp made of solid ice flying straight for the gondola, and you can see others dislodging from the walls and flying towards the gondola, seemingly awakened by the noise.
Ooh, in-flight entertainment.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, y'all.
And you'll need Owlbear
Alright.
because there is a map.
The real question here is Sam going to continue his record of being the Mephit Slayer?
Well, I
Right.
just rolled a 3, so I think I'm continuing my record of Tero not rolling above a 5.
I wasted a nat 20
Alright.
on initiative?
I wasted on a dexterity saving throw to cross a chasm.
Oh, Scooch got a 3.
Yeah.
I've got 19.
Okay, DM, since we're here,
Yeah.
and I forgot to message you because work has been
Wow.
shit. So my thought from before, this will be really quick. My thought from before is when Sumaji doesn't have his coin,
Yeah.
his celestial revelation is the
Yeah.
it's the coin is like a conduit essentially,
Sure.
which like helps him control that. Can I jump between the revelation and the wings? He doesn't know that he can do the wings
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but the coin is supposed to be like it, and then I do want to kind of play with the necrotic shroud
Yeah.
at one point if the coin is ever in the fiendish position.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
Tero sees all these flying icicles getting closer, then aims Samira's head, and you see these ice mephits flying towards the gondola.
Nice. You got this all on Owlbear. Okay.
I do.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh,
So actually, Sumaji would be like right here because he's in the fetal position and prone.
Mm-hmm.
And Tero, you said you're kicking your legs over the railing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about the
So you-
call I accidentally started. I was trying to click on the pin. I was trying to click on the pin messages. And I
How it
missed.
is. See how it is.
I think we gotta start a second backup call.
Yeah, why not?
So we can talk, so that the audience can't see, so we can talk shit about them, without them being able to know.
We just mute our mics really quick here.
So you guys would probably be right here then
Yeah.
if you're perched and kicking your legs over. And this
And
is
then I got Penny next to me.
yep. Carver would
This
be
is
here
cool,
because
Justin.
he's steering it.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, I still
This is
forgot to
really
give
cool.
Penny a token. So once again,
Majestic.
Oh, I love
Penny's a
that.
horse.
And Justin, if you don't mind, I will use the moment of whatever to get Scribble into
Yeah.
safe space.
All right, Samira. As soon as your headlamp is
Yeah.
positioned, one of these icicle things is flying straight for your face. You're up first.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm color what is this? Okay, that's a cone. Let me draw a cone. I think I can only get one of them in the cone. Unfortunately. So in that case,
I will say you can see one of them is like looking towards one of the Mephits is looking up towards the cable.
okay. That's good to know. Let me just check what my sorcery
You get a
things
sense
are.
they're probably like, oh, what if we just cut the cable?
What if we just
Got rid of that.
okay. This might be silly, but I'm going
Sure.
to cast Frostbite, but I'm going to use a sorcery point to transmute it to fire damage.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Constitution save.
Which one?
The one directly in front of me.
A. Okay. Constitution save. 5.
That's a failure. It's gonna take 1d6 cold fire damage. That's a 6.
It is vulnerable
And it
to
has
it is vulnerable to fire, so it takes 12.
Oh.
Okay. And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
Yeah, so
before
you-
the end of its next turn.
Go to you frostbite, turn it into fire, and then.
I don't think they like fire too much, so try using that.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna stay next to Tero.
Okay.
That sorcery point.
One of the methods.
Yeah, there's a token for Penny.
One of the methods. One of the methods is where it is. It's gonna exhale. It's just gonna and exhale a 15-foot cone of just frigid ice. So 5, 10, 15. So Abe, Sumaji, and Penny. It is method C doing this. Need the 3 of them to make dex saves. So Penny, Sumaji, and Abe. Sumaji, you are prone. I don't know. I can't remember if that does anything for dex saves.
Luckily, it does not. But don't fucking matter. I rolled a 10.
A 10. A 10. Ooh, almost rolled the wrong dice there. Okay, Smudge, you got a 10.
Yes.
2 cold damage. Abraham,
15.
2 cold damage.
Alright.
What'd Penny get?
This +3. Roll though. Roll. I'm gonna use real dice. Don't make me use real dice. D&D Beyond. I'm good as my threats. The 13.
2 cold damage.
Okay.
Alright, that'll bring us to Abe.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright. He's gonna. Yeah. Alright, right, these guys. And he's gonna do, he's gonna, uncharacteristically, you don't know why, but maybe he's just trying to show off for the person, the new person in the group. He's gonna try and do a mind blast on these 3,
Okay.
F, E, and D.
Sure. That'll be a 1, 7, and a 9.
Okay, they all fail and take 7 psychic damage.
Alright.
And are stunned?
Yeah, so they fall.
Huh?
Because they're incapacitated, so they can't fly, and they plummet.
Shit.
So they're effectively removed.
I get him out of here. And then the one that just what was it? C that
Yeah.
just did that thing to us. Abe's gonna use his telekinesis to like bop it on the head and try shoving it down.
Okay.
And that's a strength saving roll, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You push it 5 feet down, 10 feet, 5 feet down.
5. Yeah,
Cool.
just one space. Like,
Anything else?
yeah, he'll actually that one that he knocked down to level.
Yeah.
That's the one that he wants to run up and freaking deck.
Your action was to mind blast. Your bonus action was to do telekinetic shove.
Yeah, next turn he's.
Oh, okay, cool.
He wants to. That he's queuing up like he's prepping this guy for a old like. Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Why I wanna?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Carver. Just gonna sigh. Stop steering the gondola, so it comes to an abrupt, like a jerky halt. So it kind of goes like this. It kind of goes like this. So Sumaji, you're prone, and that you feel the whole gondola just kind of shift and go like this almost, and then back. Carver's gonna stand up. And just kind of, yeah. He's gonna draw his longbow, fire an arrow, fire 2 arrows at a couple of these things. We'll see though. At C, that'll be a 24 to hit with the longbow for 7 piercing damage to C. And then, yeah, second arrow for that one then. 17 to hit. Nice! 9 damage. That one's looking bad. And then bonus action. Nah. He's just gonna stay there. Sumaji, prone, hugging the central post.
He's gonna pull himself up, still holding on to the post, and he's gonna grab that broken collar that he had. And what's up with it? He was shooting at C, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
He's
5
gonna-
feet below the gondola now.
Oh, it's like downward.
Yeah.
Downward
He's-
method.
Downward method. Not that yoga position. The one over Samira's shoulder, he's gonna just hunk this broken collar.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
Oh, absolutely.
Or nice. 10
All right.
piercing damage.
You're gonna lose the broken collar
Yeah.
as it. Oh no! I damaged Sumaji instead. Oh no! Wait, you're already hurt. Never mind.
I am hurt.
Yeah. So as you throw the collar, it jabs into the mephit. It looks down at it. Looks up. Looks down at it again. Looks up. Begins to cackle like before it explodes in a burst of jagged ice. I need Samira only to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
Thanks, bro.
Talk shit, get ice blasted.
15.
15. You take 2 slashing damage as you dodge most of the ice shards, but a few of them stab into your face. And you have like a few ice shards like sticking out of your cheeks and like eyebrow and eyelid.
Ooh, no jewelry.
Just
Shit.
Well, damn. Okay. Just be careful. Shit.
You're the one who shot him.
I mean,
yeah, the
be careful,
dagger.
like,
Actually, yeah.
Watch out.
Actually, when it explodes, the dagger jettisons back into the gondola and hits the railing, like where Tero's currently kicking his legs, like right between the legs, just into the brass, just thunk.
Oh.
boy.
Tero has a new toy.
I won't be a dick because I could technically, because I still have Tero's silver dagger.
Yeah.
Unless I gave that back. Did I give that back? No, I don't
remember.
think I did.
No.
No, I don't think I
I
did.
don't think you did.
You stole
No, but I'm not going to use that. Instead, the flail drops, and he's holding on to that post. He is not. He is not moving. His movement speed is 0 at the moment.
it. Okay.
But that's it for me.
We're getting there. We're getting down to the bottom. Mephit B is gonna fly at Tero's face, grab onto Tero's mohawk with the one hand, and just start like scratching your face with its other hand, giving itself some grip. 19 to hit.
Oof.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Plus 3 to hit. You take 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
It just claws across your face, and you take 2 cold damage. So 3 damage
Okay.
total. It just like slashes across your face.
4 damage total.
Sure.
It was 2 and 2, right?
All right.
Nah.
Tero.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bonus action. Gonna steady aim,
Yeah.
and then gonna pull out a psychic dagger and stab that thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Has a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Hey, all right. I like that.
There it is.
And because you have advantage from steady aim, sneak attack.
Yep. So that's gonna be 10 to start. Plus, we're level 3. What is that? Am I 2d6 now, I think? Yeah. 2d6. So for another 8. So 18 damage.
Nice. This one's looking pretty bad.
Is it too late to add a cruelty die on that?
Absolutely not.
Alright, let's add a cruelty die on that.
Nice.
For, just another 1.
All right. It's hanging on.
Has his bum wing. This is Jeff right
This is
here.
Jeff, yeah.
This is what Jeff looked like.
Yeah, the way he does it actually is he takes the psychic dagger, he stabs it through one of the wings and like twists it so the wing gets like tweaked before then getting it in the side.
Perfect. Anything else? Action, bonus action. Because you
Nope,
steady aim,
that's
you can't move. Alrighty. Scooch.
All right, now let's just real fast and loose coming at Jeff. I'm gonna put this Jeff out of his misery. Aims a shot and fires a hand crossbow.
At B.
Just- Licks his thumb, puts it in the sight.
It's currently like grabbing on the top of Tero's head and like flying above Tero's head right now.
Yeah. So then,
Like shooting an
Yeah,
apple
fine.
off Tero's head.
oh yeah. $19,
Oh yeah.
and it's 5 plus whatever I roll. I imagine it's less than 5. 7 total.
Yeah, the crossbow bolt hits that one and it explodes. Poof. Tero, dexterity saving throw.
Hello. 21.
You're gonna take half damage. Yeah, because you don't have that yet. You take 3 slashing damage as the ice kind of just like all like it was above you, so all of the ice shards just like stab down into your scalp. Just
Sorry, how much was it?
3 slashing damage.
Okay. Owie.
Anything else, Scooch?
Yeah, no, since I did that, I am going to... Where'd that other one go? I'm gonna go...
5 feet down.
Everyone's just like, what?
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly up the probably 10 to 15 feet on top of the rope and then fly over another 15. So I'm up that high enough
Yeah.
so I can get an angle on C. Fire one more.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Hits.
Full damage, 11.
Yeah, that one explodes. It was 5 feet down, so yeah. the bottom of the gondola just gets peppered with ice shards. Dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah. As you do that and the last method disappears, you do hear, you see Carver kind of like, it's eerily silent now. And you can hear like shifting rock, like shifting ice, like something is moving big. And you hear a this guttural ape-like shouting coming from above.
Well, I don't like that.
Anything else, Scooch?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I think that's all my movement. But I'm also, since we've stopped, I'm near where the thing is attached to whatever.
Yeah, the cable.
Is like there. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at Penny Pup and I'm gonna say, Kusadire! I'm like, have her move over to protect Sumaji.
Okay.
He's essentially useless right now.
Yeah, essentially. Alright, you hear that bellowing again. And
Projekt.
emerging from a kind of like little cave on the side of the ice wall, you see this 10-foot tall ape in like white hair, but it's got 2 curled horns. As a yeti leaps from the
Oh my God.
from a cave and lands on the gondola.
Oh fuck!
It lands. It's gonna land on Abraham.
Yeah, let's go.
Abe,
Bumblebee,
give
Bumblebee.
me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can get out of the way and get pushed out of the way instead of getting fall damage from this thing landing on you.
All right, let's see.
And it's
That was a
it's-
10, but I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
That was a 10, but I'm gonna use my reaction to add 4 to it.
Okay. Keep in mind that the restrictions on spells once you do that in combat.
Yep.
Okay, so 14. Yeah, you just like step out of the way, so you're gonna get.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you're hovering above, as far as we know, infinite chasm. Yeah, I'll use my
Yeah. So,
resources.
Sumaji, methods are dead. It feels like yeah, for all of you, all methods are dead. It feels like the gondola is about to start moving again. Just as this yeti leaps from the cavern wall, plummets 30 feet, lands on the gondola, and causes the gondola to just go like, like the weight dispersion causes it to dip to almost like a 90-degree angle for a second. But because Abraham gets thrown back a little bit, it'll cause like the weight distribution to get a little rectified. And the yeti is gonna look at, who does it want to look at? Who does it want to look at? We'll say Sumaji. So it looks at Sumaji and its eyes glow blue for a second, and I need Sumaji to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck! 12.
12. That's not great.
Great.
You take
Love that.
9 cold damage,
Oh shit.
and you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
That is very. The dice tell a story because that is very fucking fitting. Because I was going to have Sumaji roll, so that works.
Unless you're immune to cold damage.
I am not immune to cold damage. I am not.
All right, you're paralyzed. You can re-roll that at the end of your turn. And as it does that, you guys see Sumaji's body kind of slowly cover in ice, and he kind of freezes to where he's holding onto the wood. And then it's going to make 2 claw attacks on Sumaji. Actually, we'll say 1 claw attack on Sumaji, 1 on Scooch.
Fuck me up.
Muted. Scooch.
Oh, sorry. Can it reach up on the rope above?
It's 10 feet tall, so yeah.
That makes sense. It's all rhymes. I'm just.
It's a biggin.
All right, so
Anyway.
advantage. And if it hits Sumaji, it's a crit.
It's
paralyzed.
actually not at advantage. Because Steel Defender is there. Protect.
Cool.
Mark.
So if it hits, it's still a crit because he's paralyzed.
Yes.
Oh,
But it does have advantage on me, which is good.
Imposes disadvantage, so it would have had advantage, so this just cancels out.
Yeah.
Right on.
That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Well, it's already crit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So
It's
it
already
lands,
away.
Oh, that's
and then
true.
freezes Sumaji to the
I'm good.
pillar, and then it's just gonna reach out with a claw attack for a crit.
Protect. Oh no, bad dogs.
11 slashing damage
Okay.
Oh no.
plus 12 cold damage.
Wow.
Your boy is out.
And drops Sumaji.
And
And
they're
then
like
it's,
clung
No.
with the ice, like clinging to the.
yeah, you're not prone. You're standing
No.
up, frozen to the thing,
Yeah,
but
just like-
unconscious.
the blood splatter freezes on the.
Yeah, and then it's gonna attack Scooch with a second attack. This one will have
Mark,
disadvantage.
protect.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is.
With I hands free.
Another nat 20? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it'd have to be 2.
I can't do it.
Crazy.
You gotta turn
Justin.
off your filter.
Hold on.
Gotta
Oh,
be.
no.
Hold on.
I believe it.
I literally got 2 nat 20s on that.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Guys want to fuck us up.
Oh, work. Focus. No, don't flash. Also, ignore the crumbs in my dice tray. I was eating snacks.
Hey,
You know
no
what,
judgment.
mood? You know what,
judgment.
fucking mood.
Oh,
Hey,
Jed.
this is the most D&D thing to happen
Rusty.
all campaigns.
It's 3 natural 20s.
No.
It's wicked.
Fuck.
No.
Wicked.
So just drops Sumaji and then spins around and then protect.
Those dice are so pretty, by the way.
And then hits
Those dice are so pretty.
Protect.
Scooch.
Go!
That how? 10 slashing damage to Scooch
Okay.
plus 8 cold damage, which you take 4.
That's good.
So just drops Sumaji, then backhands Scooch with just these heavy, powerful hits.
Dang, dude. By teeth, I think I lost one.
Samira.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna keep
Awesome.
these dice.
No. Those are gorgeous dice, by the way. I wish I had them. Okay, I have 2 of those spells left. Okay.
Oh man.
Ooh, I can't use a spell on my turn.
No.
I'm
Cantrip, I
going to
think.
cast. I'm gonna pull out, start digging in my pocket and pull out a fistful of something, and
Great.
I'm just gonna blow
Pocket sand.
a puff of dust at this Yeti and
Yeah.
cast color spray at 2nd level
Okay.
in an attempt to blind it. So that is 8d10 hit points that I need to beat this thing's hit
Roll
points.
high. Roll
Okay.
high.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cancel. I did 9.
God, if this works.
8.
Please.
Roll.
Devil horns.
There's a lot of 6s.
That's
44.
44. Its eyes cloud over briefly, and it shakes its head, and it is not blinded.
Damn it.
51.
Oh my god.
So
That was so
Close.
close. Good job. That was awesome. That was cool. That was cool. That was
So you cast that.
do
You can you feel like this momentary elation, like holy fuck, I did it, and then it just shakes its head, and
Yeah.
the cloudiness goes
Hey,
away.
I will say I'm proud of you for taking spells like that because a lot of people don't because they are fucking useless in that version. They are a lot better in the newer design.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I don't have enough sorcery points to get that spell slot back, and I don't have any other bonus actions,
Sumaji.
which is great. So I'm just gonna like I don't know if Samira can't do anything else, so I think she's gonna hide behind Penny and kind of crouch down next to Sumaji.
Sure. All right. Abe.
Protect. Penny is good girl. Bark, bark.
Oh, big man, let's go. And you see him wrap one of his tentacles around his arm with and then making the end of it like rigid
Yep.
on the point. And he does the same with a tentacle on his other arm. And yeah, he's just gonna go in, do a tentacle
Melee?
attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
tentacle. Okay.
It's like supplemented with his tentacles.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So he's going in for a tentacle attack. What was the? Did you still want me to? Because I know we talked about this off stream a little bit, but regarding the grappling, is that something that I can do bonus action with the tentacles if I hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I didn't start with any bonus action this just in case. All right. Yeah, let's do a tentacle attack. 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Doing 9 damage.
Okay.
And so he goes and like puts one in the gut
Mm-hmm.
and then uses that as a way, since this thing's freaking tall, he uses that as a way to get its nose down up here and then shoves his other fist up into its nose, and the tentacle goes right up in there and just wiggles in as deep as it can and grapples it right there, right up.
Okay. Cool.
His fist is just right up in his nose.
Perfect. Anything else?
Ew.
I guess now would be when I do the bonus action grapple contest, if that's how we're doing it.
Fuck it. Who cares?
He grappled?
Yeah.
Alright. So Abraham's just like, oh yeah, bring it here, man.
Anything else?
Bonus action, I'm not going to use any movement.
Okay, cool. Carver is going to go. Pardon me, and he's just gonna kind of walk along the railing for a second. Get over to the very frozen Sumaji. He's going to reach into his satchel and pull out this weird, like, clump of mud that's filled with, like, crushed berries. And he's just gonna start, like, slathering it all over Sumaji's head and face. And is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh, cool.
Sumaji, you heal 11 hit points.
15 because of a remarkable recovery.
Hell yeah. So 15 hit points. You're no longer unconscious making death saves, but you are still paralyzed. But you're not dying.
Visually, those that are close to Sumaji's face, the golden irises that Sumaji has are now a crystalline blue. As he wakes up, and there's almost like this cold drift at the eyes as you can see the hands begin to sink in a bit deeper as something elongates.
Perfect.
Nothing happens yet, but you can tell it's that like the primal urge to change is there.
Perfect. Carver does that, and then he's going to put the bow back over his shoulder and draw his very curved longsword, bringing us to Sumaji. You are paralyzed. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh, at the end of my turn. Okay. Makes sense. 24.
You are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn.
The arm gets ripped off out of the ice, and his hand like palms it, and you can see the fingernails grow a bit into like sharp talons as he's kind of digging into and he's kind of like almost like a cat or like a large predator would kind of like around a large tree is looking at this Yeti with ferocity.
You're also immune to the chilling gaze of Yetis for 1 hour.
Perfect. Oh, an hour.
Yeah, just an hour. All right, Tero. A big Yeti landed on the gondola right near you.
Oh, hello. Unfortunately, you hurt my friends, so now I need to eviscerate your brain.
No, I need that.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
Dibs.
We could find out if I do leave holes in the brain. Let's find out. First stab.
Yeah.
Psychic dagger. Hey, 21.
That absolutely hits.
So, boop, 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 boop. 9.
Nice.
Plus sneak attack
Leaving no wounds behind.
is 10, so 19.
Oh.
Plus my second cruelty die, which was a 3, for 22 points of psychic damage.
The Yeti was looking relatively okay, and then you just went, and now it's like hurt, but it's not like visibly hurt. It's just like looks a little more haggard. You can see like blood, like
Eyes just go bloodshot.
yeah, the eyes like all of like the blood vessels in the eyes sort of like burst, and then like it starts to bleed out of its ears, nose, because of the tentacles as
Legs
well.
are looking pretty weak. Yeah. Little wobbly knees.
It's just like shaking around, it's shaking its head around.
And then bonus action, we'll attack with the offhand.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I don't think this. So This is. I think this is the first time I've hit with both. So it specifies that. So in the ability, it specifies like after you attack with a blade, you can make a melee or ranged weapon attack with the second blade as a bonus action on the same turn, provided your other hand is free to create it. The damage die of this bonus attack is 1d4 instead of 1d6.
Yeah.
Given that specifies like a second attack as a bonus action and is not like using the 2-weapon fighting
Yeah.
rule, because it just says like
It'd probably get the modifier then, yeah.
yeah, that's what I was wondering, because it says actually I think it's the same hand even, so it's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
2-weapon
that's actually
fighting.
a cool workaround. Actually, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
So okay, so then we'll see if it matters. I rolled a 2, so an 8 doesn't matter anyway.
All right.
I'm glad we established that.
Damage is damage.
So it
No, I
misses.
rolled a 2 to hit.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just
All right.
say.
Let's
get it.
Anything else, Tero?
No.
Scooch.
Oh, nice! I like the little coin for.
Welcome. It's quick, fast, and ugly, Justin. I just
No, that's fine.
put it on there for you.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll be using it.
Okay. I could say. Oh, put it in here.
Yeah, it's in the Discord. I got it.
So then, yeah, Scooch is seeing a lot of shit going down and being like, oh, that freaking hurt, man. Dang, dude. Like, just kind of shaking. You're gonna have to make me do some fucking nasty stuff. And he puts on, like, I don't know if you guys have seen this glove or I've used this, but it's like, essentially like where the clowns have like
Yeah.
the
Just
so he's got that.
the hand buzzer or whatever.
Yeah, you see him fall backwards off the rope and cling with his feet, and then come up and slam his hand right on the head
Perfect.
of the Yeti for a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Nice. Is the Yeti wearing metal armor?
Nope. Just metal.
Gotta ask,
Just metal nipple piercings.
That's perfect. Go for the purple nipple.
Just rip them off.
Ah, well,
12 just hits.
Nice.
okay, so that does one lightning damage.
All right. Just a brief little.
Damage.
The lightning arcs just.
Am I directly, since I'm directly connected to that guy, do I take that too?
No. That's, I don't think that's how shocking grass works.
Okay, cool.
So then after I do that, I'm going to take that and fly up away from him.
How far?
Like 10 or 15 feet.
Perfect. Attack of Roberts. Oh wait, no, because shocking grasp.
It has no reactions because it's shocking grasp.
That's right.
Just love that fucking.
So it's like
spell.
stunned, like it's like trying to like swat. Yeah. So yeah, you fly upwards. Anything else?
So the hand comes on, and then the legs come up, and then he bounces off. It's a big. The wings flip up, a real Banjo-Kazooie backflip.
Oh yes.
Big wings and then firing down as the wings are fluttering about. Just. Bling! It's gonna fire with the hand crossbow. Hit. Okay.
You can do that even after
22
you.
to hit.
You can do that even after you cast a spell.
Take the attack action because that was an attack. Is a shocking grasp is a magic attack?
Yeah, that's still
Is
your
that
action though.
not- What do you mean?
Because you use your action to make an attack. That's shocking grasp. You use your action to cast a spell, so you can't use your action to attack.
Oh,
It's like use magic. It's like
Artificer.
instead
Okay.
Of, yeah.
Great. Hold on. Let's see. Because I have a cantrip spell. Nope. That's what that would have been. Was the attack?
Yeah.
Was a cantrip spell. So then. Hold on. Nope. Let me see. I think.
Lucas?
Listen. You got me. Yeah.
Remember, you also have a bonus action to command Penny too.
Yeah, that's true. I do have that. So yes, I think I am gonna still back off of it.
Okay.
Just say sick 'em.
All right. Penny rushes
Bark,
rushes
protect.
over.
Penny is a good girl.
Well, Penny's actually within 5 feet anyway, so.
Penny is a good girl. Bark, bark. So my spell attack modifier.
What are you talking about?
Penny is a good girl. Bark, bark.
Doesn't need an odor of self-validation.
Penny protects. Bark, bark. So it's 12.
12 hits.
Because my spell. So 12. So that is going to be. Going to use Force Empowered Rend.
Yep.
So that is 1d8 plus. So 1d8 plus 2. So here we go. 8. That's 7 total damage.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
Nice.
Action, bonus action, movement. Gotta bring us to the Yeti.
Her arms are gonna come up and just like they're gonna spin. Boom, boom, boom. Penny is a good girl. Bark, bark.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing, big man?
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand. Okay, the Yeti is gonna look down at Abraham, and its eyes go blue. I need Abraham to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Natural 20 for a 24.
You're not paralyzed, so it's just gonna start beating on you with its claws.
I'm
Go,
gonna
big
beat your ass.
Let's go, big man.
All right.
Those are at
Yep.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage, the first one is a 16.
Damn.
You guys see for the first time, Abe puts out his forearm, and the attack, like, comes directly hits his forearm, and he turns it to the side, and it just grazes off. No damage seems to happen.
Why? For what reason?
Tell Red Hood and I the reason.
I must know. Do you cast a spell?
Why? Why do you need to know?
With disadvantage, that's a 22 to hit.
Dang, dude, this Yeti hits.
So
She said, I'm killing you bitches.
as Abraham glides the first attack off, it kind of leaves him open, and the attack hits.
Oh yeah. You take
Damn.
10 slashing damage
Yeah.
and 5 cold damage.
Okay.
So just, yeah, glances off the first one, then the second one comes and gets you in the side and just gouges into your side. And then it's going to look up towards the cable.
Oh my.
And Samira.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna like look at this Yeti
Yeah.
and just say, I think it's time for you to go, and I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch!
That misses.
Can I do anything to fix this? I don't think
It's time
so.
for you to go. Pew!
That way.
Follow the
Follow
light.
the light, yeah.
Follow the light. Look over there. Look over there. Can I try to convince him that it's a distraction?
You don't speak Yeti.
I speak Infernal.
You don't speak Yeti.
I speak. Okay, damn it.
If somebody here somehow spoke Yeti, doesn't know what their
Probably
language
does.
is.
Yeah, I say that kick-ass line, and then it just fizzles, and I'm
That's
like,
how it goes.
shit.
This is
That's why you
where
never
I
say
got-
anything cool until you hit.
this is where it's revealed that Tero is fluent in Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then I'm gonna crouch behind Penny near the edge.
Near the edge.
Yeah.
Glory.
I'm gonna I'm pinning myself between I'm like got my hands behind Penny,
Sure.
trying to seek cover, and then I also have my back to like a post.
All right, Abraham.
Alright, you got your licks in. Is there anything loose, like that dagger that was thrown next to
It
Tero?
wouldn't be near you.
No, I mean like, it's there though, right? It's not on anybody's person.
No, but line of sight. You probably can't see it because of the Yeti standing there.
Okay. Is there anything else loose?
Probably not.
Okay. That's fine. I will think of something else. Oh, you know
Sumaji's
what?
useless body.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Abraham's gonna pull out one of the heads, and he's like, "These ones are old anyway." And throw it behind him.
Yeah.
Because he's like connected with this guy. He's
Yeah.
gonna throw it behind him, and then use a telekinetic missile
Yeah.
to launch it at this guy. He's got him grappled. Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Natural 20.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
God damn it!
So just
Shucks.
as the head just goes into the chasm.
All right. All right.
Oh,
That's fine. I mean, it was going bad anyway.
yeah. So it just splatters against the cavern wall from where like the Yeti jumped from. Just
All right. All right.
Oh, man.
Let me check one thing here real quick. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna shove it 5 feet towards the ledge.
all right. That'll be contested.
It's just the strength saving throw.
Yep. 16.
That just beats it.
Yeah,
So nothing happens. There's like some type of invisible force upon it, but nothing happens.
Anything else?
Alright, fellas. Help. He's like grappling this thing by its freaking nose. And it's just like, right,
Yeah, Carver's gonna move through Doggo's spot, get to right here. And he's gonna attack twice with his short sword. 15 to hit. For 6 damage. Stabs it in the gut. God, please. I don't want Carver to kill this thing. Second attack. 10 misses. Daddy like elbows him in the face when he's going for a second stab. Okay. It's Sumaji. Yeti's looking real bad.
All right. I'm gonna make a roll. Only
Yeah?
to us. Only to us. Okay. You see, there's a moment where the claws kind of dig in, and you can see the skin begins to go pale a bit. The eyes icy blue, and you see, he kind of shakes his head, and clears whatever fog is there in the moment, and he grabs a flail, and he's gonna just bring it upwards.
Yeah, go for it.
Attempt to bring it upwards. Do anything first? No, I'm not going to do anything first. Flail, that is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For
Finish him.
8 bludgeoning
Sumaji,
damage.
how do you want to do this?
Yay!
yeah. There's the like the wind up as he comes up and around. He looks to Abraham. Move. He says in a low tone. He tells you to move. As he brings the flail head up and around and clocks right here underneath the chin. And as he does, he runs and he shoulder checks him into
I need that brain.
Woof, and it plummets over the side.
I need that. You see Abraham follow it over. I need that brain.
And it just goes. The Yeti just plummets. And that'll end
Oh,
combat.
oh, Sumaji.
What? Right. Wait. It's dead. We're good. We're good. What happened? What?
I think we might have just been too loud. Gee, are you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Just
You sure?
yeah. As he wipes the sweat or the where the icy tendrils were, like it started to thaw, he wipes it, and as he swipes over his eyes, the icy blue has faded into the molten gold color of the iris. Yeah.
We're about to lie to us again.
I'm good. I'm completely fine. I promise. I'm in control.
You don't hear the Yeti's body impact.
Oh, that would have been really fucked, though.
Ugh.
I owe you 8. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you can do that with that kind of thing.
Well, anything. I mean, the most are the intelligent ones, but. Yes.
And as Abraham's freaking out, you do hear the splat.
You see Abraham just kind of leaning over the side, kind of arms stretched out, like, oh.
And that's where we're going to go to break.
Creep back to the pole.
Yeah, you keep back and Carver's just gonna like. Actually, yeah. Before we go to break, who looks really bad? Abraham does for sure.
Abe G.
All right. he's
Abraham
gonna-
is calling the thunder there.
So as Abraham's like looking over the side, arms are stretched. You feel this like warm, wet substance being like slathered over the back of your head by Carver,
Oh, but me, what? All right, yeah, I'll take it. That feels.
and you heal 15 hit points.
Oh yeah.
And then he's gonna. Who else looks really bad?
I'm down by half, but also yeah, Sumaji.
I'm down. We're both, I think, both half.
All right, yeah, he's gonna
fucking wrecked.
double hand apply this like medicinal salve to Sumaji and to Scooch. All right, Sumaji, you get 7,
11.
11, and then Scooch, you get 8.
Great.
And he slathers this medicinal salve on everybody, healing you up, gets back to his seat on the gondola, activates the switch, and the gondola starts to move again. And that's where we're going to go to break.
Holy
Dude,
cow.
Justin, that was awesome.
That was a very
That
fun
was
fight.
sick.
That was super
We'll be back.
good.
Love the 2-stage
That
fight.
was
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, Mephits, come on.
Nah.
Dude, seriously, that was so fucking cool.
Thank
I
you,
love
thank you,
that.
thank
I
you.
did enjoy that a lot.
Yetis are fun, and it wasn't an abominable Yeti, unfortunately. But yes, break time.
Get out.
Let's jam.
Come on in, slam. So the gondola starts up slow again, and keeps going. Scooch is probably gonna just mend there. Oh, they don't need to. Cool.
What? Carver?
Okay. Everybody okay? Everybody looking okay? You took a beating.
Yeah, thanks to this Carver guy.
That is doing what I do.
Yeah, what is it you do? That felt great.
Oh, it's just natural healing remedies, moss and mud.
That's it.
Well, no, there's a little bit of special zhuzh in there, but you know.
Well, you got that zhuzh, and it's great. That felt great. Thanks.
I can't let any potential recruit die on my watch. It would look bad on my record.
Well, you know, I'm not one to forget a good deed.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good to know.
Have you?
A what?
Have you let anyone die on your watch before?
No, I generally don't escort people to the headquarters. And I'm not a handler for the Vanguard, so I don't actually have anyone that I manage. Of course, you all, if you join, you will get a handler. And there's been a vacancy with Homer's death and his group sort of disappearing after his death, so you know.
How often do early recruits, kick the bucket?
Uh,
Because Homer's already dead.
it happens from
He
time
was
to
supposed to be in
time.
our place.
I mean, the work we do is dangerous, so it happens. It's not uncommon, but it's not frequent.
So
Okay.
wait, Homer was
A potential,
recruit for you?
a potential not for me. He was a potential recruit, as well as the rest of his squad, but they didn't return, or at least no one has heard from them. But that isn't my sort of area of expertise, and the Vanguard kind of, yeah. They're on an initiation mission. They weren't fully sworn into the Vanguard quite yet, so they weren't really considered worth retrieving yet, if that makes sense.
Oh.
I mean, it's a risky business being in rebellion, essentially. So, makes sense.
Could you talk more about initiation missions?
If you're accepted into the Vanguard and deemed trustworthy, they give you an initiation mission to see if you're actually capable of working for the Vanguard, and it's usually a mission given by one of the higher ups that is in charge of such a thing. It might be
see, oh, go ahead.
it might be espionage, spying, stealing, killing
Right.
a Dominion official, dismantling Dominion operations. It's generally to see if people have the stomach for what we do.
That's good. That's good. I was, I fancy myself a painter. Do murals. I've been tinkering a bit around the edges there. How would you like to get more people?
We do it discreetly, and it's not my decision to make. It's how the higher ups handle it.
Right.
Like the way you all showed up is not how we handle things. Hence the suspicion and why we're doing this.
All right. I'll hold my tongue until we get more info.
But generally, it's through.
I'm passionate for bringing more people onto the cause.
Generally, it's word of mouth, but we don't want to advertise.
Right.
For risk of being noticed and seen.
Right. I'll think about that one. Right.
Generally, murals I would be probably frowned against because those are noticeable.
Yeah.
We operate more on deeds and whispers.
Whispers.
But pamphlets.
The less paper trail, the better.
Yeah.
Maybe I think your murals need to be more broad in their message, if you will.
Right, well, I guess you'll see. You'll see. I got one coming. I got one brewing. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, I have a question. Have you ever finished a mural before?
Nah. I mean, artwork's never done, it's just given up on. You know?
In your mind, Abe, your mother would be very disappointed then.
What do you mean?
You're a quitter.
What? I can't work on mural forever. What? Did she just work on whatever she did until the end of times? Probably. I never saw her
hey.
works. I just saw it through her memories, which are all slabberdash.
He's also talking telepathically, so.
Yeah, I know. It's like he just went probably glassy-eyed as he's having a full
Oh, true, yeah.
conversation.
Kind of just
You see-
silent
you see-
out of nowhere.
Well, you see him like kind of doing this. He's like thumbing that ring, and like this, and you see him just kind of like lean off to the side. Like initially, he's having a conversation with you, and then he goes like this, and leans off to the side, and his eyes disconnect from yours, and now he's just staring off into space like that.
Carver looks at the rest of you with like,
Hey.
weird.
Hey, come on. All right, get up. Hey, you good? Check in.
What?
Right
Yeah,
here,
well-
right here.
Yeah. What?
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is above the table.
Yeah.
We know something's going on with that ring?
Yeah, he mentioned it last session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was I awake during that conversation?
No.
I don't remember if I was.
Sumaji was not.
I don't.
I
that
think
was.
it's-
That was. Yeah.
I think if I see G trying to like get Abe to snap out of it, I would like just try to no, let him do it. I'll tell you later. Hey Carver,
Yes.
have you ever heard a group by the name of the Circus pass through recently
The circus.
on Beale Parade?
No.
Alright. Great, wouldn't want to jump scare seeing old friends getting in there. That was it.
It doesn't ring a bell. People don't really
No?
come through. And if they show up
But it didn't-
unannounced, we usually deal with them
Right.
permanently.
Oh,
We can't
Okay.
risk being found out.
totally
Understood.
understandable, yeah.
So
To take down to take down the Dominion, you have to. You can't play by the rules.
Very true.
So far we haven't done any of that.
The gondola continues up the steep ascent, and after a little bit of time, it comes to a portion of the inner walls of this crevasse where the gondola kind of ends. Carver gets out and helps you all out, so no one slips and falls into the chasm. Especially helps Sumaji,
City.
seeing Sumaji's kind of
Yeah.
a, you know,
All right. Got
and then leads you a lot across this very narrow edge, maybe like 3 feet wide, that hugs the side of the crevasse, and leads you to this large boulder covered in snow.
It's a nice boulder.
It's massive, and he kneels down next to it and mimics the screeching of a red-tailed hawk 3 times.
Look around.
A few moments later, the boulder rolls to the side, as evident from a rope and pulley system concealed within a tunnel behind that allows the boulder to shift. And Carver steps into this narrow, concealed tunnel and gestures for you all to follow.
Hey, Scooch, you getting a look at this?
Yep.
Let's see.
As you all gather behind this boulder, it slides back into place gently, and you're all standing in this narrow, 6-foot wide corridor. Carver gestures ahead, and you can see he points out barely visible pressure plates spaced every 10 feet along the stone floor. Traps for those who don't belong. This tunnel is a choke point, not the real entrance. And he, without even looking, he pushes on a section of walls nearby, like directly beside him, and the rock shifts slightly, revealing a hidden passage that runs adjacent to this one. And he's like, this way. And he steps through into the secret passage and continues onward.
Very nice.
Yeah, right there. That's small. Like, that's.
I usually just
That's
ride
my
through
man.
and hope for the best.
As he leads you through this concealed corridor, you can spot a few humanoids, Vanguard members, stationed as guards. One of them operates the pulley system that moved the boulder, and Carver leads you down this path. Those pressure plates trigger small spears concealed in the walls, coated in an anticoagulant venom. Bleeds the target out rapidly without the antivenom. Leads you.
Glad I didn't do that.
Yeah, would have been bad. Carver leads you down this corridor, his steps steady and purposeful. As you pass, the guards eye you all with suspicion. Their potential recruits piss off, and they quickly avert their tone, revert their gaze back to their patrol. People might be suspicious at first. You just gotta earn their trust. Same thing happened to me back in the day. And then he makes a sudden, abrupt left turn, pushing through another concealed rock wall. And he spares a glance down a corridor to the right before he pushes through the rock wall. That leads to the other end of the trapped hallway. Lets us clear out any unwanted guests that might end up inside. It has yet to come to that, though. And leads you through this hidden passageway at this other one that opens into a rough-hewn stone staircase descending into the depths of the mountain. You're inside the mountain. Brass sconces holding brightly burning candles dot the walls, casting this warm, flickering glow. At the base of the steps stands a massive set of double stone doors, etched with the emblem of the Rime's End Vanguard, the severed head of a white dragon beneath a guillotine's blade. Just etched into the stone. He descends without pause, and standing guard beside the door are two armored individuals clad in sturdy plate and armed with spears. Both are Odoben, walrus-like humanoids with thick dark gray skin. The one on the left bears a heavy scar over his missing left eye, his tusks marred by deep gouges. His twin brother, nearly identical, save for kind golden eyes, has his tusks adorned with twin golden rings and a small plume of orange hair sprouting from his head. Though unmistakably twins in some aspects, they are very distinct. Carver, they greet together in perfect unison. Walthar Solvik, good to see you. Potential recruits. They found me in Foradorn. Confirmed Homer's death. The three of them share a sorrowful look. They all three of them put hands over their chests, and in a solemn gesture, they all bow their heads. And then, after a moment, the twins step aside and push the heavy stone doors open to admit you into the Rime's End Vanguard's primary headquarters. And as the doors open, you see a vast cavernous hall illuminated by the warm glow of countless torches and candles. The light serves to push back the biting chill, creating this inviting atmosphere despite the cold outside. Heavy furs cover the stone floors, providing comfort and insulation so no one has to stand on the cold stone for long. The hall's vaulted ceiling towers overhead, adorned with the skeletons of enormous, fearsome creatures that serve as decorations. Stairs and corridors branch off in every direction, leading to various facilities and quarters that the headquarters offer. At the center of the hall stands the skull of a long-dead dragon, resting upon a large platform. The base of the platform is littered with the names and portraits and belongings of people, and the stairs descending from the double doors pass right next to the skull. This belonged to Sakari, the Twin Storms, the only whelp the Rime King ever spawned. The Vanguard's founder killed him over 2 centuries ago and took his head as proof that even dragons, no matter how powerful, can fall. And then gestures to all of the tokens and the portraits at the base of the skull. These are for the ones we've lost, reminders of who we fight for. He walks past the skull. Onto the floor proper, where numerous members of the Vanguard from various walks of life, lineage, stroll through to get to other areas. And he begins leading you down this corridor towards a series of branching, smaller corridors. You can easily tell these corridors branch off and lead to personal quarters for every member of the Vanguard. And after a few minutes of just silent walking and him pointing things out to you all, you arrive at a set of stairs that climbs upwards towards a solitary wooden door that has been painted a deep color of purple, splashed with tinges of dark blue, and small clear gems have been embedded into the door so that they reflect the nearby candlelight and shimmer like stars. So it looks like someone painted the night sky on the door with gems embedded into it. It kind of gives that look. Before he goes to even knock on the door, it opens. Ugh, it's so bizarre that she always knows when someone comes knocking. And standing on the opposite side is a smiling dwarf, around 5 feet tall, and made entirely from stone, wearing a hooded green tunic. Wrinkles have been chiseled into the stone to give the dwarf the appearance of old age. Ragnov, darling, you can let them in. The dwarf kind of steps aside, raises an arm and gestures for you all to enter.
Oh, yeah.
The chamber is warm, inviting, richly adorned. Vibrant drapes and curtains in deep purples, midnight blues, and rich crimsons hang elegantly from the walls. The space feels regal and intimate at the same time. Like the rest of the headquarters, the floor is blanketed with thick, layered furs. Ornate pots and intricate holders brim with colorful plants and flowers, their blossoms adding a sweet floral fragrance to the air. There's a soft rustling that draws your attention as a cascade of dark blue and purple curtains part, and stepping through is a striking elvish woman of otherworldly beauty. She has short, wavy white hair that is streaked with black, framing sharp, regal features. She has mint green eyes that shimmer faintly. She wears a flowing coat in hues of deep purples and soft blues, sleek black pants, knee-high dark navy-colored boots, and then on her arms she has intricate black tattoos like twisting veins of living ink. Carver, darling, a pleasure as always. She looks at all of you. These must be the new recruits. Quite the ragtag bunch, aren't you? And she looks
Why,
at,
thank you.
looks at Tero when she says it. I am Lady Martrigan, a powerful arcanist, diviner, and ally of the Vanguard. Though some, and she looks towards Carver, prefer to call me a witch for some reason. And as she looks at Carver, he kind of looks away, sheepishly blushing slightly. And she focuses on all of you, deeply, intently, trying to get a read on you. Tero pulls out a piece of garlic bread and just starts eating it.
I found this somewhere on the way in.
Where's my
I
lunch?
believe that. Oh man,
we'd
I'm
have that
looking forward to
garlic
that
bread.
garlic bread all day.
As
In her mind, she'll just hear Abraham say, "Are you witch?"
you don't hear
Which
you don't hear
word
you don't hear anything back yet. She focuses on all of you, and it feels like her eyes are looking through you. In all of your minds, Abraham probably not.
Yeah, you usually resist unless.
Yeah, you feel okay. Yeah, so you all will hear a voice in your minds. But first, Abraham. Something crashes against the mental shields you've crafted courtesy of the ring you wear. It's a force, palpable and unrelenting, pressing so hard against your mind that you feel as though it might tear you apart. Your head aches, the pressure nearly unbearable. Your eyes sting and water. The ring holds it at bay, but barely. This presence is unlike anything you've sensed in your mind. It's powerful beyond any type of description. But sensing your discomfort, it quickly relents and you feel at ease. Like whatever it was knew you were in pain from it. Sumaji.
Mm-hmm.
In your mind you hear, "Those scales you hide, Sumaji, are a thing of beauty and terror. A creature like you has a purpose, but it's not one you can control forever. The beast will come one way or another." Samira, in your head you hear, "Not truly alive, but not fully dead. You wander with your feet in both worlds, Samira. What does Sumaji think he's brought back? A sibling or something else? Something darker?" Tero, in your mind, "I see you, Tero, dancing in the darkness, in that creeping shadow. How tightly does she pull your strings?" And then, for Scooch, because everyone heard what I said to everybody else, "Penny, such an ingenious creation, Lyle, but I can't help but wonder when you're done with her, what exactly will she become?" And then Carver just kind of stands there, breaks the silence. Can you get a read on them? Are they trustworthy enough to join the Vanguard?
I think Sam is just looking back and forth between this elf and Sumaji, like what the fuck is she talking about? What is she talking about? Not realizing he doesn't hear what she heard.
And while she's talking in your minds, the stone dwarf is just standing there smiling.
Tero's looking at the elf, just with that his 45-degree head tilt smile, like his fascinating look on his face.
Yeah. Her mint green eyes kind of sparkle with amusement. She turns towards Carver, her lips forming into a smile. Oh, darling, I believe they'll be quite capable allies. And that's where we are. So you all wish to join the Vanguard? Correct? That's why you're here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Perfect. Did Carver explain much to you along the way, or was he his usual quiet self?
Well, we actually had to fight a number of, them little flying mischiefs and a Ghelfi. So
the mountain pass is quite treacherous. There are safer ways to get here once you're fully inducted in. You all seem quite capable, though, if you fought to get here.
yeah, but yo man, he did go bump me.
Oh,
So
he's not my man at all. I'm not a member of the Vanguard. I'm just here to assist and provide them with aid where it can come. I'm skilled at magic, so I'm here to assist in arcane matters, and I can get places quickly, and I can spread word quickly, so they use my whispers to get messages around, usually. And Ragnar here, she gestures towards a stone dwarf who just goes, he's a silent one, but he loves to grow. He grows all these flowers and plants, and he maintains the gardens, and so he serves a purpose as well.
Did you say Ragnar?
Ragnar, Raknovv.
Thank you.
Carver isn't the talkative type. No, I'm not. Is there any questions you have, perchance, perhaps, that I may be able to assist you with at all?
Yeah. See, I'm all about tearing this all of it down, right? But what plans do you have for building it up afterwards?
We would gladly share that information once you're inducted into the Order.
Right, yeah. Cool. That's fine.
Steps are required for induction. Is it just kind of like here's a ring and
No. From what I gather, you'll be given an initiation mission of sorts, and if you complete it, then you get brought into the Order. If you fail, then you fail, and there's no... Well, if you die, then they don't have to worry about covering anything up, usually. And then you'd be given to a handler to kind of... who gives you your missions and your jobs, and helps you progress through, and eventually you can become like Carver here, not answering to really anybody and acting on your own selfish interests.
as long as they're in line with the...
As long as they're in line with the Vanguard, yes.
Right, but I mean, in my experience with Carver, I didn't feel no selfishness from them at all. They were quite, util.
She smiles a little bit. Give it time. He can be a bit of a thorn in the side at times. I'm right here. Literally right here.
Carver, if you won't give me a phone at one time, that'll break the ceiling. I say, 'cause you did good by me, I do good by you.
Yes. The longer he's in this room with her, the more uncomfortable he seems. Well, as long as she verified that you're all trustworthy and capable, she can read people like a book for some fucking reason. He straightens, offers a respectful nod to Lady Motrigan. I believe it's time we take our leave. Thank you again, Lady Motrigan, so much for everything you do. And he just leaves as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we going
Should
with.
we
All right.
follow
You're
him?
lovely.
Oh, it's up to you.
Pleasure meeting you, milady.
Of course.
And Sammy leaves.
Alright, let you march again.
Yes.
I take it you're not in this band?
No, I'm
Not
just one of the allies who lives here and helps them with certain things.
What's your motivations?
Making sure this world stays intact.
I mean, we're not dealing with any world-destroying stuff, are we?
No, but if the Rime King grows bored of this continent, who's to say he doesn't spread his influence elsewhere?
Wait, bored?
We're all his playthings. What if he grows bored of us and seeks more?
Well, I suppose we didn't give him a show, right?
I just want to make sure that things stay in balance and remain the same. In in essence, my deity made me come here.
What's that mean?
That's a god.
Yeah, but what's it mean to have one?
This is
Thank you.
my mission. All gods give their followers missions. She looks at Tero.
So I hear, yes.
My mission is to ensure the natural order remains the same and that big wigs seeking to dismantle everything don't.
Well,
But I have to operate in the shadows because this continent believes magic should be punishable by death if you don't support the Dominion. And I think people should be free to express themselves.
now see that I can get behind.
You can already hear Carver like
Golf.
descending down the steps.
Right. So, what are the next steps for us? I mean,
Most likely, Carver will speak to the council. They'll assign you a handler, and their handler will give you your first job. And if they feel like you do a good enough job, then you'll be asked if you wish to join. If you say yes, they go from there. If you say no, they make you drink a certain potion so your memories of this place and everyone in it go away.
it was lovely meeting you.
Of course, it
Revision.
was lovely meeting all of you as well.
Look, whatever you're doing.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. The stone dwarf just waves again. Guess since they're non-verbal, they just wave. Made entirely of stone, just waves. Then begins like ushering you out. The little dwarf does.
You're welcome. Get the fuck out.
Have a wonderful day, and if you ever need someone to talk to, feel free. My door is always open. And you don't need to warn me ahead of time. I'm sure I'll know you're coming.
All right.
And then the dwarf just continues to wave.
All
and then,
right, no.
and then he pulls a flower out of his tunic, like a little blue flower, and then just hands it to whomever he is going to deem is the leader of your bunch. Oh no. Hands it to Tero.
No.
Very fitting. Very, very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love him.
And then
I love this dwarf.
continues to wave, and then he closes the door.
Star.
When I was talking to Ragnar,
Yeah.
did I gather that there was a mind to perceive my statements?
Wait, Ragnar. He.
You said he was a stone dwarf, so I wasn't sure if you were saying like he was a mountain dwarf or if he was actually
no, he's
made of stone.
He's made of stone.
Yeah. So
No mind. Nothing in there.
okay, cool. I was okay, cool. So I was just like getting a bing.
Abraham
Yeah,
was
like-
getting hungry.
Nothing there.
Never had stone dwarf before.
No, just completely, just a dude made of stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ushers you out, gives Tero a little blue flower, and then closes the door behind you all.
Well, that was a bit uncomfortable, wasn't it?
Was it?
Is
I
Carver
don't know
still
about you.
nearby?
Carver is down the stairs. He's just standing at the bottom of the
Okay.
stairs waiting for you all. You can clearly tell he is uncomfortable talking to Lady Montrosities.
On the walk down, Abraham's just saying in the immediate group's heads,
Well, I don't know about you, but she definitely tried getting into me, and it hurt. Now, she stopped once I got a look on my face, but it's pretty invasive.
Well, we were told that was going to happen.
Right.
They're doing important work. If they're going to have this many dangerous people around, they're going to need to have some means of controlling them.
Yeah, they're saying the right things. I'm seeing a lot of pretty stuff around.
Are you thinking of stealing it?
No, not yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't think I need it, but we'll see.
and he gives Tero a wink.
I posted what they both look like, roughly. But you make it to the bottom of the stairs, and Carver's just standing there. Invasive, right? But
Yeah.
she is integral to our operations here. People can't really lie about their allegiances when they're in here, when they speak to her. Hence why I brought you to her, to suss out if you were actually Dominion agents or not. And you're not, so perfect.
Right, yeah. She's got a, how do I say it, a strong presence.
Absolutely. She can reach into people's minds and sense their motivations, their intentions.
Yeah. Well, I do have a question about that. Now, like, based on what she said, she's not part of the group.
No, she's just
But-
she's one of the allies we have here that helps
Yeah.
out.
Right, so she's like a contract like mercenary
Nope.
side?
She's known the current leader for decades, so they're on familiar terms.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
She doesn't.
said-
She divides her time between, from what I gather, this continent and then the continent of Felrinthis.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. I mean, this is all I know. Is there more to this upper world?
There's a
What?
there's a lot of places.
I'm gonna have to see map at some point. I thought this land was the only thing up here.
No.
All right. That
She comes from another continent called Felrinthis. She did work for an organization over there, the Green Walkers, the Green Steppers, the Green Feet.
what they walk without
I
shoes
don't
or
know.
something.
I don't know. And she just has her eyes and ears everywhere. She's a very
Alright,
good.
alright.
She's a very good spy.
I feel like if she would have, I don't know where Abe might be getting to, but if she would have not be fully trustworthy at this point, I think she would have revealed the more to this establishment, this organization.
And in Sumaji and the rest of the party's heads, Abraham will just say, right, well, I mean, she was definitely talking about maintaining the status quo. But I think we all agree that the status quo is,
We can't talk back
Garbage?
to you mentally, right?
yeah, he's just
talk
talking
back to
to
you
the
this
Yeah.
group now. Just talking to the group right now.
Oh.
But people can't talk back, so he's
Well,
just
they
saying
can't.
that.
Well, Tero can.
Well, some people can.
Tero can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Sorry,
mentioned
you
she tries to maintain the balance in things.
Order.
Yeah, so disbalance.
Dragging.
Yeah. Not sure what that means.
Yeah, we'll have a conversation.
Almost like controlled opposition, if you've heard that before. The Elder Brain
I think we
used
need
to
to
do
all. I
things
think
like
we all
that.
just need to have the group need to have a talk because, yeah, we
Uh,
need to go on this mission.
Carver-
Yeah. Once Sumaji says that out loud, Abraham's just like, right, and is back to global.
Yeah, you all get to the bottom of the stairs and it's just all silence, and then Carver's like, okay. He leads you back through all the corridors back to the central chamber, the entrance chamber. Take some time to get your bearings. I need to speak with the council about your potential roles within the Vanguard. We've got 2 common rooms for members to unwind, but those are for members. We have 2 taverns, the Frozen Hole and the Dragon's End. The Dragon's End is quieter, better for conversations. There's also a library, bathhouse, and other useful facilities, all for members. The tavern should be a good place for you all to hang out, because you're not fully members yet. Ask anyone you see if you need directions. Most folks here are helpful enough. Remember, these places are meant for Vanguard members and trusted allies. If anyone questions why you're here, tell them you're potential recruits under my supervision. That should be enough. Yeah, I gotta go talk to the council, see if
Yeah, what was
there's a handler available, and then go from there.
right? What was that first one? The Frozen Hole.
The Frozen Hole.
All right. You said the latter one was for
Quieter.
conversation. So what's Frozen Hole for?
It's just more boisterous and loud.
All right.
We can
Thanks.
tavern crawl.
Yeah.
We'll start at the quiet one.
I would suggest starting at the quiet one. And when you're more inebriated, the louder one isn't as grating. Anyways, I'll come get you all in probably an hour or two, maybe more, depending how long this takes.
Yeah. Oh, Kava, thanks again, man. And he goes in for a handshake.
He gives you a handshake.
Yeah.
All right. Toodaloo, and he wanders off.
To the Dragon's End.
Just
I'm
bunch
just gonna stop the first person.
Okay,
Hey.
you stop this gnome who's got like massive like glasses, like basically cover his entire face. He's got a pastel colored like mohawk that like sticks up, pastel colored curled mustache. Is wearing like a sleeveless vest and like it's incredibly hairy. Yeah, what can I do for you?
I was waiting for the voice. All right. Hello. We are looking for the Dragon's End.
Oh, it's right over there. And points towards the dragon skull. And you can see an archway just behind the skull in the wall.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, hopefully we get to see you soon or something. We're
What?
new recruits. We're new recruits.
Oh, welcome.
All right.
I
Name's
what?
G.
Oh.
Name's G.
My name's no shit, really?
What?
That's my name.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Is it really? Oh. All right. Well,
It's
really
Dave.
confusing, But hey, what a pleasant name you have. All right.
It's DAYYV.
Never mind. All right. Good one. And
Yeah.
turn heel, walk away. Keep pace. Keep
Bye,
pace.
everyone.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Goodbye.
I like your coat.
Bye.
Oh, wait, is that to me?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
you know.
Is that to me? Is that to me?
Little old me.
This
you,
old thing?
you
Arch flailing.
you follow the gnome's directions. Directly behind the dragon's skull, there's an archway, and you move past the towering dragon skull, where an arched passage leads into a lively 3-story tavern. The space hums with warmth and energy, its vaulted ceiling adorned with a sweeping mural depicting the hopeful defeat of the Rime King, figures rejoicing over his fallen form in a scene of hard-won triumph. The ground floor is littered with long wooden tables where members gather to eat, drink, and share stories. The air buzzes with conversation, hearty laughter, and the occasional clatter of dice or tankards. The scent of rich stews, spiced meats, and tobacco lingers in the air. The walls are lined with mementos, battle-worn banners, framed sketches, and tokens of past victories. Wooden stairs wind up to the upper levels, offering cozier, more private seating for quiet conversations. And then behind the bar, a shaggy, white-furred minotaur in simple but well-kept clothing moves with ease, pouring drinks and exchanging familiar banter with the patrons.
All right, I'll get us a round of drinks, or y'all get us a table
Yeah.
Yeah.
upstairs.
Let's get us a table. Get us some drinks.
I got a preference on what you like. No preference, just whatever.
Oh, me? I'll just take the special. As long as it's wet.
To know, all right?
Pick whatever.
Okay. Tero, you drink?
Rise me.
Okay.
Milk.
Sumaji will part ways with the group. It's
Moscow Mule for Tero.
Shirley Temple, a Cosmo.
Or loco.
Yeah.
So,
Can of
Ruppelman,
Four
a shot of
Loko.
Ruppelman.
so Sumaji, you split up from the others and do what?
Yes. Go into the bar.
Okay, so everybody else goes upstairs where the private, like, quieter area is to get a table. Okay. Yeah, you walk up to this minotaur who's just currently, like, making drinks. Tall minotaur, shaggy. They're like a bipedal yak, almost. Hey there.
Hello. All right. Well, I would say evening. I don't know what time of day is it. Do you know?
Oh, it's... Looks at the clock on the wall behind him.
Oh, well, I can't read, so
Oh, shame. It's about like 2 p.m. So the sun would have been up for like 2 hours at this point.
Right. So me and my friends we're new recruits, but we are waiting for our meeting our handler.
There's only one handler available right now. I wonder if that's them.
Who would that be?
Worm.
Like an earthworm?
Oh no, sorry. Everybody here calls him Worm for short. His full name's Wormwood.
Oh, okay. So still,
Everyone goes by code names here. So like when you're inducted into the no, his code name is Wormwood, but everyone calls him Worm.
Got it. All right.
Wormwood's not his real name, but when you're all inducted into the order, you'll be given your choice to choose your code names. Those are the names you use when you're not in here and you're working out there.
Yeah, all right. Very cool. What's yours?
Pal.
Pal?
Pal.
PAL.
Yep.
Pretty cool. All right.
I'm everyone's pal.
Pal. Well, yeah. You know what? That's actually really good. I didn't even think about that. All right. I want a couple rounds actually. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of your house mead or ale or whatever.
You want the house special drink?
Is that no? I just want like a basic beer type thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a few things. Don't worry.
Margie's a basic bitch.
No,
All right. Well,
I'm gonna get a few things.
Sumaji's a Miller Lite bitch.
Hell no, he is not.
well, we got a lot. We got stouts, brown ales, red ales.
Let's just do a nice hearty stout.
Sure.
Do 5 of those.
Yeah.
Do a shot of your darkest brown liquor.
Do you want
5 of
kumis?
those.
And every constant and adjusting campaign.
Sure.
Makes
Whatever
sense.
that is.
Makes
I'll
sense
take
for
it.
the setting for once.
Sure. I'll take 5 shots of those.
Want 5 shots of kumis?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Perfect. Make it myself.
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Sounds delicious. Don't know what that is. Don't care. A red wine.
Red wine? We don't got
Right.
that.
Yeah.
No, we do. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
Do you want? Do you
another
just want?
shot.
Do you just want the whole drink menu?
Sure. Whatever.
All right. 50 gold.
Okay. Wait. Maybe not that much.
All right.
Maybe
20.
half of your drink menu.
All right. 25 gold.
All right. I can do that. I'm gonna toss 25 gold pieces down.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh.
No way they're not that expensive. Probably like 2 gold.
I'm gonna give you 10.
All right. All right.
You just load up a tray and I'll bring it up.
Yeah, of course. He pours out ale. You know what that looks like? It's all in tankards. Gives you some like glasses of red wine. Pewter cups.
So,
And begins to pour this like white beverage. Looks like milk into 4 pewter cups. That's a kumis.
oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. It's poured in like he actually puts that little leather, like water skins almost, and sets 5 of those down.
All right, and
That's a kumis. It's fermented mare's milk.
there's a blank, long stare.
It's real good.
And 5 shots of dark liquor.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. All right, and there's 10 gold, and I'm gonna do that. He's gonna take the drink.
He also on the house and hands you a bottle of absinthe.
All right. Well. Ooh.
So you all, the rest of you, just find a table as Sumaji walks up with a platter full of like 13, 14 different drinks, but 5 of each. And then just sets
Alright.
all these drinks down on the table.
Well, I felt like this would be. I got a little bit of everything for everybody to try, enjoy. I feel like we're gonna be here for a minute. Maybe we don't get super drunk, but who am I to tell you what to do? Oh, this is supposed to be really good, by the way. And it's gonna give each person one of the leather.
It's like a little leather,
Skin
like a
looking
little
things.
leather satchel, like it can like a leather bladder.
He said it was kumis. Ever had that?
Never tried it.
Yeah, me either. Fermented mare's milk. Cheers to that.
Hey, G, can I talk to you over in the corner for a minute before we start drinking?
He's gonna grab the brown liquor and shoot back a shot and turn it upside down and slide it. We are back. Get up. Move.
Before I say anything,
Okay.
is there anything you've been keeping from me for the last year and a half?
Gotta be a little bit more specific than that, little sis.
Regarding my accident? Anything significant happen that you're not sharing with me that I don't maybe know about? You and your secret friends doing all
Look,
kinds of
No.
meetings in the back?
No, it's not like that. Look, okay.
Then what is it like, G?
You were probably, I don't know, I said you were in a very not a good state.
I know that part.
To the point of where normal magics wouldn't work for you.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't. I mean, you wouldn't. Healing wouldn't work. Basic means of resuscitating you just wouldn't work. I got desperate. I made a deal for having you be you again.
I'm not sure I follow.
You look, it's stuff that I don't truly understand, if I'm being quite honest. I mean, I get it, what they did, but they fix you. I mean, you're here.
So then what did that witch mean when she told me I had a foot in two worlds? Neither living nor dead? Would you care to elaborate?
He looks over at the drakes and then look, what you there was no way to really get you fully back. Basic needs or something was tug of warring, I guess. I don't really even know. I couldn't tell you. It's not. I didn't ask questions. They provided an answer and I took it. And you're here. You're fine. You're just a little different. Got a little bit more visual changes, but you're you. You're Sam. Sometimes you forget to blink and breathe, but hey, we all have our quirks, right?
When you found me, was I breathing?
You had been at one point.
That doesn't answer my question, G.
You were preserved. Look, I mean, you could be mad. You could be upset, but I didn't feel it was right to ever tell you that at any point.
You didn't feel it was right
No, no.
to tell
I
me
didn't.
that I died?
Well, no. I mean, what would that do? What would that have fixed? What would that have changed? You would have been keen on focusing on that, besides the fact that you were alive again.
Gee, I've been walking around, not breathing, not eating, wondering how I'm still alive. And you just kept this from me. I was going nearly insane. I haven't slept in weeks. Yet here I stand.
Probably longer than that.
And you didn't think to tell me that.
No, because you would have done this. This is what I was concerned about. This is what I was worried for and what I was saving you from. You're going to focus too hard on something that does not matter anymore.
Is this why we didn't go back to see Dad?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Great. That makes me feel so much better.
I'm working on ways to fix it further.
You're working on ways to fix it?
I'm trying. I really am. Really am. The others are going to be concerned.
The others have already started asking questions. Lyle's
You
been
don't have to
giving me
answer.
looks.
You don't have to fucking answer. They don't need
Well,
to
what
know
am I
everything
supposed
about
to-
you.
There are friends.
Right, and people have secrets from their friends. If you're not comfortable and confident enough to understand your current situation, then I don't think it needs to be addressed. They can leave it alone, and if they don't, I'll say really nice things to them. You don't have to disclose this information. It's not going to change. If anything, it'll make them look at you different. Do you want to be looked at different anymore? I'm sorry.
Mad at you right now. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. I'm going to sit on the other side of the table. I'm going to drink. And we're going to come back to this. Fuck you.
The other three are just sitting there like,
Holding their little waters.
This hummus sure is interesting.
it's slightly sour.
We couldn't hear what they were saying,
no,
right?
no.
Yeah.
It's a slightly sour drink.
As I start to come back, Abraham's just like, right, siblings, bring it in.
I'm going to sit next to Tero on the far end of the table.
Hello.
Hey.
Right, I
Unfortunately, you don't feel the
I
effects of
have-
alcohol.
It tastes real bad.
have some reservations. Got some, we might say, yellow flags about this whole thing being some type of controlled opposition, but I could be wrong. Right?
Remind me
I'm
again, like,
probably wrong.
Remind me what you mean again. What you mean by controlled opposition?
Well, by controlled opposition, it means like, well,
Are you worried that we're going to be replacing one powerful entity with another?
no.
Or are you
Like,
worried that
that's
they
not-
work?
That's
for
not. Yeah. So like controlled opposition, the thing that I experienced my first time experiencing it was when the elder brain in the colony that I lived in, it would occasionally possess someone and start an uprising, tricking all of us that we could get out. And he was just pulling strings and just seeing how we might get out and countering it. It's a mind game, psychological.
So you worried that the lady is working in cahoots with?
Well, she mentioned all this maintaining order, maintaining the balance.
Right, I
of
think
how
she was more
things
talking
are.
about the fact that she didn't want the Rime Lord's reach
Yeah.
to go further than it needed to.
Right, and that's, that's fine. But yellow flags, my
We should be
experience.
cautious.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that that's it. I'm just saying the words rub me wrong. I got a bad vibe.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm kind of feel like I'm in the same boat as you, but I feel like you have a slight opposition to any central authoritative person, someone who seems like they have too much power. Which I get it.
You got me pegged. I mean,
I mean, I
we
get
spent
it.
we
I
spent
do.
a couple of days together. You got me
Yeah.
pegged. I can't.
No, and hey, we can.
Usually, you
Lock
buy
me
me a
up.
drink first.
Look, I think it's healthy to have questions and to question the motives of any organization or thing that you're. When it becomes an issue is when you have people who follow, like what they do with the Rime Lord. They just follow for the sake of following, for the fear, for the aspect of control, and they don't question. They don't offer counterpoints or whatever. That's healthy and a successful. It becomes healthy, and then but you don't want to become unhealthy. You don't want to become a hindrance. So you don't want to constantly question everything that's being done, because if you do, it's going to drive you crazy. It's like we're going to be. It's going to be a struggle, and I understand where you're coming
Yeah.
from.
I'm paranoid by experience, you could say. Paranoid by trauma, one might also say.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're going to bring up questions that we wouldn't think to ask or question.
But
I-
anyway, it's. Go on, Tero.
I do wonder. Controlled opposition is the sort of thing where you say, like you said, you prop up the opposition against you so you can control it, gather them all up, and then prune and make sure that it's all controlled and, illusion of choice type thing. I do have to wonder if that was the case, if they would have been able to kill his son.
That is a very valid point. Maybe.
Right, but. Yeah, that is a valid point. Sorry, go ahead, Sumaji.
No. My thought was, maybe that's all ploy. Maybe the Rime Lord didn't really want to spawn. I mean, what is your child is what? The potential to take over your heir. And I'm not gonna lie, dragons are pretty fucking selfish. So why would you want your child? So I mean, to me, Abraham just inspired me to think about that, because I wouldn't have thought about that before. I've been like, oh shit, they murdered the kid, but I mean, that's kind of true. It could be all ploy. It could be. That got me questioning. I don't want to question right now. We just got here. a shot of the fermented milk.
Sure. It's sour. But it's like sweet and sour, and it's like got the burn of alcohol to it. It doesn't taste bad. It's just like you're drinking like alcoholic yogurt.
Yeah, it definitely probably like wakes up your senses. Okay, and yeah, someone who now has acute sense of smell is probably.
Oh yeah, it's probably more pungent for you. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. You take some of the stout and chase it.
Oh, maybe I should also mention to the rest of you, if it looks like we're about to take something down that might have a brain, maybe keep that brain around. I'm running a little low. Might be a bit hungry next couple of days until we find another scrapple, some wild animal.
Maybe you could see if they have any prisoners, worm prisoners. You can like, don't you get stuff if you, is that a thing? You like flashes? or
Well,
something?
yeah. I mean, it's
That would be
pretty
helpful, actually.
regular. It will be, but I mean, last time I ate too many brains. It messes with me. Like that night, I had the strangest dreams you wouldn't believe.
I imagine if you eat too many of them brains, you get the scoots.
Yeah, it's the scoots, but like if you of the mind.
My buddy Jeff, he always had the
Like,
scoots.
imagine diarrhea of the mind. Just all everything and all of things. That's a bit of a gluttonous brain eating will give you. But regardless, you know, if we're having a fight in the future, maybe try to
Yeah.
save from here up.
Apologize, I didn't realize. I didn't think you could feast on that kind of brain, but alright.
Well, most brains are probably fine, but humanoid, beast, maybe monstrosity, it gets a bit wobbly there. But
Alright.
if it's got a brain, some intelligence, it'll do fine.
Could you have made a
It'll
scribble out of
sustain.
that thing's brain?
Hey, what?
Could you have made a scribble out of that thing's brain?
Not a scribble, no. Probably some tentacle
Scrabble.
monster. A Scrabble. No, if I made something out of that one, it probably would have been like, I mean, if I'm thinking about it, it probably would have been just a singular explosion. Of-
Alright, yeah.
Well, that one, wasn't much intelligence to that one, so it probably wouldn't have worked, and it just would have been like brain matter, just all the grey everywhere.
Waste for you.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention I'm really hungry, but it's been worse. I can go maybe a day or two without just so you know.
This Israel. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna lean over to Abe. I imagine we're like kind of across the table, and I'll just lean over and say, "If it comes to it, you can have G's brain."
And in her brain, or in her mind, Abraham will say, "Oh, thanks, Sparkles."
As you're talking, you can hear somebody like approaching your table, and you look over and you see this bipedal crimson-colored shoebill stork. with tattered feathers, a weathered cloak, long, sharp beak, kind of twitching nervously, mismatched worn clothing, thin frame. He has like his eyes are like an unsettling shade of orange, and they're kind of like darting around. He's holding like a bottle of like absinthe. Look, he's just right at your table, standing right there. He's about 5'8". Hello.
Hi there.
You're the new recruits?
Yep.
Perfect. You can see his clothes are like stained with like wetness, like recent wetness. And this bottle of absinthe he's holding, there's probably like a couple sips left in it. He chugs it, sets the bottle down, pulls another bottle out of his coat, pops the cork, and starts drinking that one. I have Worm at your service.
Oh. Alright. Everybody, this is Worm. Pal mentioned you. Oh, by the way, Barkeep's name is Pal. Worm is a handler, right?
A handler? I'm drunk. I'm the drunk.
Beautiful. Alright.
That's lovely. I heard that. So you're saying your name is Worm?
It's short for Wormwood.
Right. Okay. Lovely. That helps so much because I was getting confused because the guards that we fight are also called worms.
Oh, I guess how that would be an issue. My name is Worm for Wormwood because of my... He lifts up the bottle of absinthe that he's drinking and drinks more of it. Made from wormwood.
That's brilliant. Brilliant.
So you're my recruit. Yes, you're... Points to Sumaji. You're... Shit. Points to Samira. You're, and then looks to Tero. Tero.
Mm-hmm.
Tentacles.
That works.
Boof. Alright. If you'll follow me.
Okay, well, we have a whole table.
Oh, it's fine. Here, and he gives you empty bottles, and he starts like pouring all your drinks in his like collection of empty bottles.
Abraham takes his shot and the drink and just does a drop shot of it.
Nice.
And then just starts like drinking it, seeing how it goes with his body, and then just keeps
It's probably fine.
just keeps taking it.
Every time there's
I
like
can't believe
there's-
Abe invented the Jaeger bomb.
anytime there's like a slightly loud noise, he kind of like this Aarakocra that just kind of like shudders for a second and like twitches nervously. He's like constantly fidgeting and like looking over his shoulder. Yeah, this way, and he like falls down the stairs, gets up with like it didn't even phase him and keeps going out of the tavern. Recruits
Just like
on the way. And
I'm
as
gonna stay
Brilliant.
at the back of the pack.
Okay. As this weird Aarakocra leads you all away for your further conversations, a potential initiation, that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Oh boy.
So yeah,
Things, they are a happening.
you met Lady Motrigan. Yeah. You met Worm.
Worm.
He is a drunk.
That game is so fucking true. That's exactly
But,
what I was imagining.
We'll
Yeah.
yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
he's very much a more
Mr.
neurotic.
Leahy.
He's very much a more neurotic, paranoid Mr. Leahy. We'll pick up there next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.